Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Shorts. Today I have a story for you in the rSlash entitled people subreddit. So let's jump into it. I don't care what you are, you can't park in my spot. I'm a paramedic in a place that has some HOAs and apartment complexes. We hate responding to the apartment complexes because there is nothing but assigned parking and no fire zones. Basically, if we can't find a space to fit in, we have to block the road. My agency also uses first responder vehicles and ambulances. The first responder, as implied, usually arrives first, so we do our best to leave room for the ambulance to fit in. We get a call at the apartment complex, and I'm in the first responder vehicle. As I pull up to the address, by some miracle, there's a spot only 2 apartments away. Great! I can leave the road clear for the ambulance. As soon as I park, out comes this guy screaming I can't park there. I do the "are you serious" look and just say medical emergency. He says he doesn't care. I can't park there. Keep in mind, my vehicle has enough lights to make a Christmas tree jealous. I just grab my stuff, lock the vehicle, and keep going. He's screaming he's going to call the cops, and I tell him they're already on the way because they respond to medical emergencies. Cop gets there while I'm in with the patient and tells him basically to pound salt. The cop enters the apartment, and then this guy really goes full-blown entitled. He enters the apartment, comes into the room where I'm treating the patient. He starts ranting and raving how I have to move my vehicle. I look at the cop and say, "Please get him out of here." The cop then seals his fate. She asks the patient if she wants this person removed from the apartment, and did she ever give consent for him to enter. The patient's response, "Get him the F out, he's trespassing." The cop gives him one last chance and tells him to leave or he will be arrested. He doubles down, "I am on the HOA board, I can go where I please." At this point, backup is called, and the cop manhandles him out of the room. The ambulance arrives with police department backup, and they get him out of the apartment so we can safely remove the patient. Not entirely sure what happened next, as I was in the back of the ambulance, but when I got out, one of the officers approaches and says, "Sorry, but we need another bus. We had to tase him." Policy for PD is if they tase someone, they have to be transported to the hospital by ambulance, as the taser spikes have to be surgically removed due to the barbs on them. We wait for the second ambulance, they take him, and I go back in service. Found out a few weeks later he was charged with trespassing, assaulting an officer, resisting arrest, interference with government administration, aka interfering with the scene of an emergency, all over a parking space that I would have been in for all of 20 minutes if he hadn't created problems. I can only assume he took a plea deal, as I was never called to testify. Jesus, imagine being so entitled that you think your assigned parking space is more important than someone's life. Like, the audacity! How dare a first responder use my parking spot for a medical emergency? It's the same when an emergency vehicle has its sirens on, and people refuse to get out of the way. It's maddening. It pisses me off just watching it. I can't imagine how annoyed the paramedics are at times. They truly are heroes, not only for saving lives, but for having to deal with stupid entitled people on a daily basis. Glad though that the almighty HOA Kevin in this story got his just desserts. It sure was sweet. But anyways, that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that entitled people story. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do. And I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!